What's up, y'all? Marcus Frazier back at it again with another Pokemon Solo Run Challenge. In case you haven't been following my page, please make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button. Or should I say my channel, not my page. Listen, so I'm doing this series, right? Where I'm doing first form Pokemon, well, really the starters, for Gen 3, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. I did Trico with Ruby and was unsuccessful. Sapphire with Mudkip, I was able to do a solo run challenge and defeat everybody at level 82. Or was it 83? Something like that. Today we are going to find out, can we beat Pokemon Emerald with Torchic? Now, Torchic has, pretty much balanced stats across the board. But just like any other basic first form starter, it's not very strong. Not only that, but Combustion and Blaziken have the fighting type added to it. So that helps out a lot during the run. Unfortunately, we're only going to be fire. And in case you didn't know, Gen 3 Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, at least the first, not the originals, I should say, are very dominant when it comes to water Pokemon. So it's going to be a bit of an issue. Not only that, but we have two issues that we're going to face. Not necessarily Steven. Steven is the final boss, or should I say hidden boss. So we can get past Steven. I'm confident about that. But before we even get to Steven as the final one, because Steven is not the champion in this game, there is another leader who used to be the gym leader, Juan, who is going to be the champion in Elite Four. And not only that, but his apprentice is going to be the 8th gym leader. So that's where we're going to struggle at. I mean, we're going to have other struggles throughout the challenge, but those are going to be our two biggest struggles. So I'm not confident that, or shall I say, I'm not going to say I'm not confident. I don't know at this time if we can do it or not. I hope we can, but we'll find out soon enough. Now, a couple things before we progress through this. Number one, here are the rules. No items used in battle with the exception of held items. They are permissible. I can only use Torchic in battle. There are a lot of mandatory double battles in this challenge. So with that being said, I have to use a Pokemon that doesn't do anything for Torchic or do anything against the opponent. So for example, I can't use a Zigzagoon and use Growl because that's going to affect the battle. However, I can use a Torkoal and have it use Curse, because Torkoal more than likely is going to get knocked out in the double battle anyways. And it's not doing anything to affect the tide of the battle. It's only affecting itself. And I'm not really using any attacking moves. So I know that's a little bit, technical. And a lot of Pokemon tubers may not do that. But I'm just doing it to make the challenge a little bit harder. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into the first battle as soon as we get there, with our rival. And I am going to go ahead and heal just so that way it can be a fair fight. We're both at full health and I'm running away from you, Poochyena, and let's see how well we do. So I gave my rival Mudkip because that is going to be the hardest, or should I say really the starter that's going to give us the most difficulty, especially because Mudkip evolves into a ground type, or it'll be water/ground type at some point. That's really gonna make it difficult. So we're just attacking each other back and forth, and ooh, we get knocked out. Yikes! Wasn't expecting that. Let's try this again. All right, so let's see if we can do better this time. We'll go for Scratch. It's going for Growl. It's lowering our attack. Hopefully we can just get luck. Oh, we get a crit. That's good. And the final Scratch takes it out. All right, now unfortunately, unlike past generations, you have to beat this rival in order to progress through the game. Other generations, you could just lose and it's all good. This is different, but we get the win. And let's go ahead and start our journey. First battle with Team Aqua. And just to let you know, this game is very interesting because unlike just being one dominant side of Groudon or Kyogre, you get a chance to see how both teams interact with both of their plans going into motion. And of course, we knock out Poochyena pretty easily because, well, we are extremely high leveled. And the reason why we are is because the first gym we have is Roxanne, and that's rock type. So I'm hoping that we don't have to be at an extremely high level just to win, but yeah, better safe than sorry. Example of a double battle that unfortunately we cannot avoid, right? So, again, as I mentioned before, I have to be sure that there is no way that Zigzagoon is going to attack. So I'm going to try something and hope that this works. It uses tackle, and I'm kind of hoping that it just goes ahead and it hits low tag. So now we have to start completely over. All right, so this time, oh wow, okay, I didn't know this. So I can't battle them, but what I can do is I can skip past them. Okay, all right, I don't mind doing that. That's perfectly fine with me. I didn't know that was a thing. I thought that the battle would be mandatory. Now, I will say this. When we get the Liza and Tate, which is the 7th gym leader, or leader as I should say, it will be mandatory to battle them, and we have to have at least 2 Pokemon because otherwise we can't get the gym badge. But that's good to know that when it comes to double battles, it's not mandatory if we don't have 2 Pokemon. So I'm perfectly fine with that. That's cool with me. All right. First battle with Roxanne. And I already know in my mind that we probably won't make it far, but it's worth a try because Geodude has very weak special defense. I go for Ember. It gets burnt, so that's good. And it's going to use a potion. Well, she's going to use a potion. But that's not going to help. Rock Tomb doesn't do much damage as it could because of the drop. You know, when you get burnt, you get a special. Not special. What do you call it? What would help me? Oh, you get an attack drop. I was trying to think of it. So, you know, that works out. I learned Sand Attack, so this will help out a lot. So I decided to go ahead and take a risk. And, you know, it's paying off. Oh, never mind. I take that back. I spoke too soon, and we get taken out. Yikes. Well, good news is we know Sand Attack now. So, and we're a level higher. So let's try this again. Second try. And Rock Tomb is not a high accuracy move. So I try to go on the offensive just to see how things will work out. And we get a critical hit Rock Tomb, which is already not looking good. We're not going to make it passes. Ember hits Rock Tomb, misses. Okay, all right. Lucky. Nose passes next. Let me see how much damage. We're probably not going to win this, but I want to see how much damage Rock Tomb does. Oh, wow. Nose pass outspeeds us because we got hit by a Rock Tomb. Okay. Needless to say, this isn't going to work out. We're just going to go ahead and grind maybe 1 or 2 levels and then try to come back with a better strategy. I'm going to be honest. Grinding here is a little bit more annoying than it has been with Ruby and Sapphire because normally I have Zigzagoon and it has the pickup item ability. The thing about it is the items are a bit more randomized in this version as opposed to Ruby and Sapphire where it's just like a set amount of items and a better chance to get the items for that matter. And we don't get as much rare candies for pickups. It's a possibility, but they're a lot harder to get. So this challenge is actually probably going to be the most gruesome when it comes to grinding because I'm going to have to spend more time grinding due to not being able to use as many rare candies. But that may work out just for the simple fact that your Pokemon actually gets a lot stronger when you don't use rare candies on it, which is a lot of the reason why PokeTubers choose not to use rare candies until the end of a solo run challenge. All right, now I have a chance to show you a double battle the way I want to do it. So I have Torchic and Cascoon. Cascoon only knows Harden, so that means it's technically not attacking. So this works well, and we can go ahead and just easily win the battle. And the only reason I even did this was just to get a few extra experience points. Otherwise, I wouldn't have really cared. All right, at level 23, let's see if this pans out a little better. Ember is a 2-hit KO. We don't get hit by Rock Tomb. That's cool. All right, we get hit by Rock Throw. Not the worst thing, so I guess I'll take that. Nose Pass, we do outspeed, but it knocks us out with 1 Rock Tomb. Let's try this again. I feel like with a little bit of strategy, we can get past this. All right, second attempt. No Rock Tombs or Rock Throws, please. Rock Tomb. Okay. All right. Another Geodude comes up. Another Rock Tomb. I don't think we're going to outspeed Nose Pass. It uses Harden. Okay, I can take that. It uses Block. I'm not trying to escape, so it doesn't make a difference. It keeps using Harden, so while it's doing it, I'm just going to take the chance to get the accuracy drops in. And then I decided to go for Ember. And hopefully we don't get hit by a Rock Tomb or anything else for that matter. It recovers with an Oran Berry. I'm cool with that. I'm just going to keep using Ember, and it's going to keep using potions. I hope I don't run out of Embers. I'll take Tackle over Rock Tomb, and it uses another potion. God darn, just die already. Yes. Man, Roxanne was not smart on that one. It's amazing how AI in one turn can be really smart, and then the next turn not so smart. It using Harden was his downfall because I was able to get a lot of accuracy drops, and it just kept going for Tackle. But I'm so glad we got past that at level 23. I was hoping that we wouldn't have to go to like level 25 or 30 just to do it. And not only that, but we, the Zigzagoon pickup ability, they don't really pick up rare candies as much. So like I mentioned before, 9 times out of 10, we're going to have to grind quite a bit to get what we need to get to. Which is fine. I mean, it makes the run a little more challenging. And I'm, down for that. I'm just hoping that Torchic can keep progressing through the game. It's not doing too bad right now, so let's just keep it going. So I forgot, in Pokemon Emerald, you can actually battle your rival outside of the gym. I believe this is optional. She starts out with Torkoal, so if you choose May, she pretty much uses Pokemon that are very similar to what she has in the anime, which is pretty cool. Torkoal using Curse, and that's not good. A lot of y'all may be thinking, why am I not using Sand Attack? A lot of the reason is because Torkoal's ability prevents stat loss, so it doesn't make a difference. We take Torkoal down easily. Next up is Mudkip. I go for Ember, and it does pretty much half damage, or over half, and we get the win. Pretty easy battle. Alright, time for Brawly. Let's see how well we do. We start off with Peck of Machop. It uses Bulk Up. I'm perfectly fine with that. 2-hit KO. Meditite is next. It uses Bulk Up as well. It uses a Super Potion, which is fine. And we also get a 2-hit KO. And last but not least is Makuhita. Use Peck. It uses Vital Throat. It recovers with a Berry. But we get the win. And honestly, out of the 3 starters, this so far has been the easiest when it came to Brawly, so I'm very happy about that. So let's continue to move forward. Quick side note, if you go to the cave where you have to give the letter to Steven, you'll notice that this spot right here, and I already took it, but there's an Everstone here, and I totally forgot about this. So anybody who's doing a solo run challenge and you're using a Pokemon that evolves, you could just go ahead and give the Everstone to your Pokemon. What it does is it prevents evolution, and it should have it on here. Well, I'll just show you from here. Let's see. And there you go. Well, of course, I'm going to give it back because I don't want to have to keep pressing B every time. But yep, that's how that works. All right, next battle against May. She sends out Lombre first. We go for Peck. It uses Swift. 2-hit KO. Level up to 30 while we're at it. Slugma's up next. It uses Yawn, so that's not good because that means we're going to get put to sleep. And Mudshot is going to more than likely take us out. It's storing energy, and it's pretty much wasting time at this point. So we're just going to go ahead and Sand Attack it away for accuracy drops. Good old AI. I'm going to wait for it to fail. It uses Bite, and every time it does that, I'm just going to go ahead and, do something different because I don't want to get bye-bye. And I'm not sure if Sand Attack affects bye as far as it hitting or missing, but somehow, once again, we managed to get the win. Again, good old Pokemon Emerald AI. I feel like at some point it's going to get smart, but for right now, it's working well for us. And Wily is up next, and we make quick work of him. Come on, Wily, you got to train some more, buddy. Alright, Leader Watson time. So let's see how we do. Voltorb comes out first. It goes to Spark. And it uses Self-Destruct. Yikes. Not already looking good, y'all. Electrike is up next. It gets burnt. But things are not looking too good for us right now. But luckily it goes down. Magneton is up. And, dang. Magneton outsped us. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. All right, so rematch at level 34. Do we outspeed Voltorb? And we don't. And he goes right for self-destruct. God darn. He must have sensed we was going to take him out in one hit, but whatever. All right, Electrike is up next. It uses Howl. I'm fine with that. 2-hit KO, no damage. Magneton is up. It almost goes down in one hit, and then we get hit with a Thunder Wave. Not looking too good. All right, we're already paralyzed, so I decided to just go for Slash. I figured it'll do a little more damage. It gets its health restored. Shockwave doesn't knock us out. Will one more Slash take it out? It uses Super Potion. God darn it. Times like this make me wish I should have kept Quick Attack, but we get knocked out. Let's try this again. Attempt number 5. Okay, we didn't get paralyzed that time. I'm good, and no self-destruct. Okay, I'm cool with that too. Please go. Okay. All right, I'll take that. Magneton, please go down and... Ooh, it would have been nice if he would have went down in one hit. That sucks. I mean, he's burnt, so that's kind of good, but... Okay, Sonic Boom misses. Okay, all right, cool. All right, Manectric, but... Let me see if I can... Oh, there's no Shockwave. Darn it, it's going to keep spamming that. Okay. All right, come on. We can do this. Okay, hang in there. And yes! We get the win. So glad that Quick Attack missed. Some of y'all may be thinking... Why the Quick Attack miss? It's because of the Sand Attack that I misclicked. But it ended up working out for us. And I am so glad. Oh my goodness. Ooh, that was wild. That was pretty wild. And, you know, already we can see clearly that Torchic and Mudkip are about on par with each other. It's definitely doing better than Trico. Much better than Trico. So now let's go ahead and grind a little more before we get to the 4th gym leader. Because even though Flannery's a fire type and it'll be neutral, I feel like Torkoal is going to be a problem. So I don't want to take any risk. I don't want to take any chances. All right, so first battle with Maxie. He sends out Mightyena and we get intimidated, but we may or may not need it. So the attack power it is. So we use Flamethrower against Mightyena. Goes down to one hit. Camera Up is up next. We go for Slash. As you can see, it's not doing too much, but he's not using any super effective moves, so we get the win with that. Last but not least is Zubat, and it goes down easily, and we weren't really in any real danger, and we get the win. Flannery time, and let's see how well we do. So Numel's up first. One Slash almost knocks it out. It uses Sunny Day, which really is going to help out in our favor as well since we're a fire type. I decided to be funny and go for Flamethrower, and it knocks Slugma out in one hit. That's crazy. Camera Up is up next. Flamethrower almost takes it out. It uses a trap, which can be a problem if we don't hurry up and get it down, and we do. Last but not least is Torkoal. I use Flamethrower. It uses Body Slam. I use Slash. It uses another Body Slam. It paralyzes us, and then it uses a trap. But, oh, so close. Come on, we can do this. Come on. And we lose. We were close, though. We were close. If we didn't get hit by a track, and Sunny Day actually worked out in our favor. So we're going to try this again and see how well we can do. All right, attempt number 2 with Flannery. Go for a Slash, one-hit KO. Good. Slugma, Slash, another one-hit KO. Awesome. Camera Up, Slash, and then it uses a track. I wish Slash would do more damage. Flamethrower almost brings it down. Sunny Day comes out. It does more damage because, well, Flamethrower does more damage. Knocks it out. Good. Torkoal's up next. I decided to use Flamethrower before I use the track. One more Flamethrower should get it down. Come on. And yes. All right. We get the win. Not as easy as it was with Mudkip, but hey, at least it didn't take a million tries and we beat her on our 2nd try. So, hey, you know what? I won't complain about that. And with that, we are halfway through the Hoenn region. And we learned Overheat. I may or may not teach it to Torchic. I'm not sure if it's worth it. Maybe I'll save it for the end and we'll see how it goes. But let's look at Torchic's stats in the meantime to see how we're doing. So, if you look at it, the strongest thing that it has going for it right now is a special attack. That's decent. Everything else is just not good. And it's worse being its speed, so it can often get outsped a lot. But for what it's worth, at level 44, we're not doing too bad right now. So we're going to continue and see how it goes. At this point of the run, we have 4 more gyms to go. We have Norman. I forgot the 6th gym leader's name. Flying type. Willona, something like that. Whatever. We have Tate and Liza. And then the 8th gym leader, which is Juan. Now, out of those gyms, Juan is going to be the hardest because he has water type Pokemon. But Norman is not going to be a pushover either. So the question is, can we do it at our level? Or will we have to grind some more? We're going to try it and see where it goes. We're not going to battle too many trainers. And just see how well we can do. Worst case scenario, if we don't do well, we have some places that we can grind at to get some levels up. But I will say this, so far, Torchic is not doing a bad job. Not the greatest, obviously, because it's a first form starter, but not bad, you know? Let's keep on progressing and see where we end up at. All right, so time to go against Norman. And this should be pretty easy, maybe, hopefully. We'll see. So, first Pokemon goes down in 2-hit KOs. Vigoroth comes out. I probably should have just went for Flamethrower. I don't know why I keep going for Slash. There we go. Now we're getting some results. The Noon comes out next. And we are brought down to low health. Uh-oh. This could be trouble. Let's see. Slaking uses Fan Attack and finishes us off. I'm surprised Slaking can even outspeed us. Golly. Man, Torchic is slow. Let's try this again. Alright, attempt number 2. I'm going to just take that as I was misclicking. Flamethrower goes down to 1 hit. Alright, cool. Can we get him down to 1 hit? Yes. Alright, we're cool with that. Lanone, well, you go down to 1 hit, of course, because you wasted your time with Belly Drum, which could have been dangerous if otherwise said. It uses Yawn. Oh, crap. This is worst case scenario because, ooh, Jesus, now we got a problem. We're asleep. We hope that no big damage comes up and we get the win. Yes. Alright, phew. It took 2 attempts, but we were able to get it done. And now we can move on to the next gym. Alright, so next trainer battle with May. Many levels later. Starts out with Lombre. We get flinched. We go for Flamethrower after it uses Nature Power. And as you can clearly see, we're getting outspent even at level 53, which shows how slow Torchic really is. We go for Peck. I meant to go for Slash, but whatever. Next up is Marshtomp. I go for Slash. It goes for Mud Shot. We lose our speed, but we still manage to get the victory. And we win. And one of the reasons why I'm grinding so much right now is because we have 2 tough gyms coming up after our next gym. Next gym should be fairly decent. But for the 7th gym, we have Tate and Liza, which has 2 rock/psychic Pokemon, which will cause us trouble. And I need to come up with a strategy to beat them. And then we have the water gym leader for the 8th gym. So at this point, don't be surprised if we have to be pretty close to level 100 before we can advance past the 8th gym. I'm hoping that that's not going to be the case, but I'm putting it in my mind right now that that very well may just have to be. Alright, leader with Nona time. So, Swablu comes up first. We use Slash. It doesn't take it out in 1 hit, but that's cool. It's not going to do much. Pelipper's up next, and it uses Protect. Gotta be careful with that because it can spam. We get confused. It continues to use Protect, and it's just going to spam it the whole time. And that's not going to help us, and it gets burnt. Thank goodness. You know, that was lucky. Next up is Altaria. Now, here's going to be the trouble. It's going to try to use Earthquake, and Earthquake can probably take us out in 1 hit. So I take the time to use Sand Attack. You know, hopefully get some misses. Flamethrower doesn't do much. I'm hoping that it continues to miss. It uses a berry to restore its health, and we get knocked out in 1 hit because of Earthquake. Yikes. Let's try this again. Alright, attempt number 2. I go for Flamethrower on Swablu on Rip, and it does that. I use Slash on Pelipper, and I use... Oh, forgot it has the key availability. Crap. Totally forgot about that. I use Peck, and it still gets us confused. Man, that's not really helping our cause at all. And the problem is, we're not able to take out a lot of our Pokemon in 1 hit, but luckily enough, we get that. I go for Slash on Altaria. I go for another Slash, and I'm hoping that this... Earthquake. I should have used a couple of Sand Attacks. Whew. Let's try this again. Alright, attempt number 3. Hopefully we can get it right this time. Flamethrower on Swablu knocks it out. Pelipper's up next. I don't waste time. Oh, Flamethrower did over half health. That's good. But we're confused, so that doesn't help us out none. And it keeps using Protect. We get out of confusion, so that's good. Alteria's up next. I go for Sand Attack off rip. It's going to go for Dragon Dance. That's perfectly fine. As long as it does not get an Earthquake in. Because if it does, we're screwed. And I build up multiple accuracy drops, so hopefully that does enough. Please, no hits. Okay, I can deal with that. Yes. All right, cool. Last but not least, a Skarmory. Well, second to last. Flamethrower on it. We level up. Tropius, we should be able to knock it out in one hit, and whoo, we get the win. All right, I'm not gonna lie, I would have grinded a little bit if we would have lost this one, but we managed to get the win, and I'm very, very happy about that. However, this is where the game gets very difficult. Torchic up to this point has not been too bad, but it's about to get real. Now, a couple things before we move on. I'm going to take the time to teach Aerial Ace to Torchic because Peck is weak and Aerial Ace does not miss no matter what. And that'll really help us in case we get like any accuracy drops that, you know, works well in our favor. But we have Tate and Liza, which is a very difficult gym, especially in Emerald. And then we have Juan. Whew. We are really going to have to grind. That means every trainer that we can find from here on out for the rest of the game, we're going to have to battle. You know, with Mudkip, we were able to avoid a few just to balance it out. We can't do that this time around. You know, we need every level we can get at this point. All right. Final rival battle with May. We go with Flamethrower, knock Tropius out, level up in the process. Slumber's up next. Flamethrower knocks it out in one hit. I just felt like going for that just because. Marsh Stomp is out next. We use 2 slashes. It uses a Mud Slap. I said Mud Slap. Mud Spot drops our speed, but we take it out. And last but not least is Lucario. We go for Aerial Ace, and it's super effective. One hit KO, and we get the win. Let's keep grinding. So, just in case you guys didn't know, in Pokemon Emerald, again, you're taking on the task of battling Team Magma and Team Aqua. So, normally in past games, what you'll do is you'll go to, well, with Sapphire, you went to Team Aqua's hideout. It's different this time. Now we're going to Team Magma's, and then we're going to go to Team Aqua's afterwards. So, it's a little bit of a two-part story. Like I said, pretty unique twist, able to battle both teams. Alright, so now we get to see what Max is going to do with Groudon, and Groudon goes away, and guess what he does? He blames us. Okay, alright, cool. So now we got to kick his butt for blaming us. Alright, so Intimidate already lowers our attack, and I forgot to heal before this battle started, so yikes. Okay, go for Flamethrower. Mighty Ender goes down in one hit. Camera Up is up next. Let me see how much damage Flamethrower is going to do. It does almost half. Earthquake almost knocks us out. Let's go for Slash, and Rock Slide finishes us off. God darn. Let's try it again. Alright. I made sure I healed this time. So hopefully we won't have that problem again. Alright. Flamethrower. Good. Camera Up is up next. Flamethrower on you. It uses Amnesia. I will take that. Aerial Ace. Earthquake doesn't knock us out. So good. It uses a Super Potion though. So I'm a little nervous. It uses another Super Potion. Ah. Crap. If we can get past Camera Up, we'll be good. Alright, attempt number 4. Let's see what we do this time. Alright, this time I'm going to go for Sand Attack and just hope that he misses. And Amnesia, okay, I'll take that. We'll just keep Sand Attacking you. And he used another Amnesia. I'll just keep getting them accuracy drops. Thank you very much. Slash. He's missing Earthquake. Good. Keep missing. Keep missing. Dang. He's going to spam these Super Potions, isn't he? Dang it. And he gets an Earthquake in. Slash almost takes him out. Please, no more. Yes, no more Super Potions. Crobat. Okay, this is a tough one because Crobat's fast. It can outspeed us. Air Cutter, but it doesn't do as much damage as I thought. And we get the win. Woo! That's good because for a second I thought I was going to have to go grind for a little bit. I was really hoping we wouldn't have to do that. But man, I'm glad. And now you see the problem that Groudon disappears, but it's not over because now we got to deal with Kyogre and Team Aqua eventually. So that's going to be coming up very soon. But for now, we can live to fight another day. Now, thus far, this is probably going to be the hardest gym we faced so far. But let's see how well we fare up and determine if we'll have to grind or not. All right, so I used Flamethrower on A.C.T, and I did that because I knew I was going to use Calm Mind. And of course, we get hit with an Earthquake from Claydol. I probably should have used it on Claydol first, but oops, I didn't mean to do that. I just messed up on something, and I'm going to have to start over. Oh, and he gets knocked out, so it doesn't make a difference. Okay. All right, so I know to probably take Claydol out first. All right, so try for a different strategy. A.C.T uses Calm Mind. I'm perfectly fine with that. It uses Claydol, or Claydol uses Earthquake. I'm going to take Claydol out first because Claydol is going to be a big problem if I keep it in. A.C.T uses Psychic. Not good. Not looking too good for us at all. I'm not sure how far we're going to get. I decided to use Slash since it's used Calm Mind, and it doesn't make a difference since we get knocked out. So, needless to say, we're going to have to grind. And also, I think I'm going to have to implement the double team strategy early. Otherwise, we're going to be here for a long time because plain and simple, we don't really have any attacks that can hit well. Flamethrower is going to do not so much damage against Lunatone and Soul Rock because they're part rock types. So that's already a problem within itself. I can get the TM for return, and that'll probably do more damage than Slash is doing, but that's not going to help against the rock types. So in turn, what I'm going to have to do is teach double team and teach return. I mean, sand attack could probably work just as well, but regardless, we're going to have to get a few levels up and just grind. All right, at level 68. So let's see if we fare out a little better. I go for Claydol first once again. A.C.T is still faster than us, and we cannot lock Claydol out in one hit. But luckily, Torchic is able to handle a little more damage, so we might have a halfway of a chance. We'll see. A.C.T is still faster than us. So it's tough to manage because it's kind of like, who do you take out first? You know? And that's a bit of a tough one. Of course, all of our Pokemon are going down, which is kind of what we want at the end of the day. And Lenone is the only one up left for a double battle. That's fine. I decided to use Protect. Flamethrower takes out A.C.T. Lenone grows a level, but it doesn't make a difference because we're not really battling with it, honestly. And then we have Soul Rock and Lunatone. Moment of truth. How much is Flamethrower actually going to do? Let's go for Soul Rock first and see. So, Flamethrower, it does about half damage. That's actually not bad. That's not bad at all. Soul Rock goes out. Can we get Lunatone out? All right, it's one-on-one. Let's see what we can do. It's not doing much damage yet. I decided to get some accuracy drops just to see what it might do. It's missing Psychic. I'm perfectly fine with that, and we lose. All right. So, I'm not going to lie. That battle could have went a little better. Not only that, but now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think it's fair that I have all these Pokemon in the party with me, because that almost makes it seem like I'm getting an extra chance to win because they're attacking the other Pokemon and not Torchic. I know some of y'all are thinking, Marcus, you're making this way too hard on yourself. And honestly, that's the whole point of a Pokemon Solo Run Challenge. It's supposed to be hard. So, I'm going to come back, except this time I'm only going to have Torchic and Kadabra. I know for a fact I might not make it through the battle. I also understand that I may have to grind a little more than I want to, but I want to make sure I'm doing this Pokemon Solo Run Challenge fair and square. So, you know, let's go ahead, replace a couple things, come back. If I have to grind some more, matter of fact, I'm just going to grind some more just to be on the safe side. But it's good to know that Flamethrower is not doing too bad against Soul Rock and Lunatone. It's A.C.T that's really causing the major problems in Claydol. If I can get past those two, I'm good. All right. I have an idea. We'll start with Double Team. If it misses, okay, Calm Mind, okay, and it doesn't miss. Okay, all right, cool. So that means I gotta take you out first. I almost take you out. I'm gonna use like Double Team every other turn and see if that does anything. Okay. So far, missing so good. One more. All right. Wow. We were maxed out at 6 double teams in the game. You know what? Screw this. We're just going to grind some more. All right. Can 5 levels make that much of a difference? We're about to find out. Flamethrower takes Clay Dough out in 1 hit. That's really good. I'll take the Psychic. That's fine. I'm cool with that. Sawtooth goes down in 1 hit as well. Lunatone start using his Calm Mind. I use Flamethrower on Soul Rock. It's almost a 1-hit KO. Sunny Day works out. Okay, I can take that. Soul Rock goes down. Lunatone is just me and you. Let's see what we got. Okay, half damage, half damage. All right, it's going to recover a little bit. I use Return just to get it down just enough. Hopefully, Flamethrower takes it out. And yes, we get the win. Oh my goodness, when I tell you that was a brutal grind. Out of all of the starters I've used so far, that's the most brutal grind that I've done. And luckily I was able to do some research and find some, how to get the rare candies. And I still don't have all of them. And I'm just praying that the next gym is not as much of a brutal grind as this. Luckily, we have some things to do with Team Magma and Team Aqua before we get to the 8th gym leader. So I'm hoping that gives us a chance to level up. And to be honest, it's a little early to speak on this, but I'm not too worried about the Elite Four. I'm only worried about the last member, the champion. But for now, I'm just happy. I'm so happy that we're done. That took so much time, I swear. So this is pretty cool. So what ends up happening is we get into a double battle with the former champion, who is actually the secret boss of the game, truth be told. So this should be good. It uses Intimidate off rip. So let's get rid of the Mighty Anna first. Easy knockdown. Ooh, 2 camera ups. That's not too great. Let's see. I'm going to go for the weaker one first. Or the stronger one. Okay, whatever. That's cool. So I use Flamethrower on Crobat because Crobat can be annoying and outspeed us. And we get it down. Matang is a little hurt, but it should be fine. This part's still tight, so it should be good to go. I use Return on Camera. It almost knocks it out. I use Amnesia. And then I use a Flamethrower to finally take it down. Next we have Golbat. I go for Flamethrower. Knocks it out. Alright, so far we're doing good. Myanna. Use another Intimidate, but I'm cool with that. And we get the win. And now we can move on to continue stopping their plans. Alright, battle with Archie time. Intimidate on rip, so you already know what that means. Return might not be as effective. Crobat, even 40 levels later, still outspeeds. It's pretty crazy. Last but not least, Sharpedo. We get hit in Confusion, and Confusion luck is just not on our side right now, but we managed to knock it out, so that's good. We weren't really in any real danger, and we get the win. And let me show you what's going to happen next. So Kyogre runs away, and you can see what's going on. So it's a mixture of rain and sunlight. Remember, I showed you in Ruby, it's a lot of sunlight because of Groudon. In Sapphire, it's rain because of Kyogre. This version, it's a bit of mix of sunlight and rain, as you can see. And now there are a couple things that we have to do. We can't just go to Satopolis City and get, the Cave of Origin. We actually have to go and get Rayquaza so that way it can stop what's going on. So that should be a little bit more grinding for what we need, because I don't know what's going to happen once we get to the 8th gym. Maybe the level we're at will be enough. Maybe it won't. But it'll certainly help getting a few more levels up just in case. And as you can see, these two are clearly going at it. If it wasn't for copyright strikes that you could get on YouTube, I would certainly play Head Busters right now. But let's go ahead and take care of business. All right. Rayquaza flew off, so now we have to go ahead and get back to the top list to see what's going to happen. And apparently we can't use an escape mode. That kind of sucks. Okay, whatever. So the scene I'm going to show you, it's very, very interesting. Very, very interesting to say the least. Let's go ahead and get things started. Oh, wait, Altaria? Hold up. Time out. You can catch an Altaria here? Oh, heck yeah, I'm totally catching it. Okay, so now we have one. And let's see how well we can do. We have to try to one-shot most of his team to see where we can get with this. All right. Celio doesn't go down in one hit. Love this goes down in one hit, so that's good. Wishcast is up next. Let's see what Return does. Almost a one-hit KO. And that messes up our flamethrower moves. And it's cool so far. Next we have Crawdaunt. Okay. I wish he could learn Brick Break, but unfortunately he can't. So, you know, it is what it is. Another Hyper Potion, which is quite annoying. We're not one-shotting everything, but we're not doing bad. Kingdra. Oh, gosh. Okay. All right, let's see what we can do. Double team. Okay, I'm cool with that. And we get the win. Wow. So I'm going to be honest. I thought this was going to be a lot harder than it was. I am shocked. I'm really shocked. Who knew that the Water Gym Leader would give us less trouble than the Psychic Gym Leader? But you know what? We get the win, and we have our 8 badges. And by the way, if you're listening to the song right now that's going on, that's by the Gemini Project. There's Navigator and Jules and the Beats. Little shameless plug. Make sure you check them out. You can check out their project on Spotify, Apple Music, Bandcamp. Yeah, pretty much all platforms, even on YouTube. So, yeah, a little shameless plug. But with all that being said, let's check out our stats and see where we are currently at. So, special attack is not bad. Attack is not bad either. It's okay. Everything is okay. It's not horrible, but it's not great. Will it be enough to beat the Elite Four? Not sure. I can tell you right now, Mudkip is already ahead of Torchic in terms of, you know, is it the best starter to run with for a solo run challenge? However, Torchic just might be able to still win the solo run challenge. So I think at this point, we're not trying to find out if Torchic is better, because it's not. Mudkip is the best. And I think that's, at this point, it's clearly proven. But can Torchic accomplish what Mudkip was able to do? Or will Torchic fail like Trico did? We got to go through Victory Road, get Wily, and then go through the Elite Four. And then, of course, at the end, remember, we have the hidden boss, which is Steven. So let's find out. So I totally forgot to do the animation for Groudon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza, so I apologize about that. But I forgot, when going to Victory Road, Wily actually comes after you at the beginning and not the end. So we use Return on Altaria. He used a full restore, not what we wanted. Aerial Ace, okay, that's better than what Earthquake would have been. Return, please one hit KO. Delcatty goes down. Next, we have Magneton. That should be easy. Flamethrower. All right. And we leveled 83 in the process. Roselia, I use a Flamethrower in it as well. Last but not least is Gardevoir. And I'm using Flamethrower to be on the safe side. And we get the win. And I got to say, this was probably the easiest of the final rival Wily fights compared to Mudkip and Trico. So, you know, that's a nice change of pace. All right, Elite Four time. Let's see how this goes. So we use Flamethrower Mightyena. Next is Absol. I'll go for Return. It doesn't knock it out in one hit, but I'm assuming that's because of Intimidate. That's cool. Crawdaunt is up next. I go for Flamethrower because it'll probably do more damage. Ooh, Surf did a lot of damage. That'd be a 2-hit KO on us, but we get it out easily. Shift is up next. I go for Aerial Ace because I feel like it's going to use whatchamacallit, double team, but it doesn't. Aerial Ace almost takes down Cacturne in one hit. It uses a full restore, but we get the win. And I'm not gonna lie, that was a little bit of a scary battle. And a lot of battles in Elite Four with starter Pokemon are gonna be like this, where they could possibly knock us out with the right move in 1 or 2 hits. But that wasn't that bad, so let's move on. All right, next up is Phoebe. I have to try to take them out in 1 hit. Return is going to be useless this entire battle. And Dusclops has pressure, so it takes down our power points down by 2, so we cannot waste anything. Oh my goodness, really? Okay. All right, cool. So far, so good. Banette is next. Hopefully Flamethrower knocks all of them out in 1 hit. Sableye, okay. Last but not least, the last Banette, and we get the win. All right, good stuff. Let's keep it going. So I use a max elixir for Flamethrower because, yes, remember, items outside of battle are allowed to be used. I use Flamethrower on Celio. It doesn't take it down in 1 hit. I kind of wish it did. I just got to make sure I don't get hit by Surf. If I get hit by Surf, I'm pretty much screwed. And yeah, you see exactly what I'm talking about. That literally took 1 hit. So I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to build my evasion, or I could try return to see if that does more damage. Let's see. Second attempt at level 86. I go for double team because I know it's going to go for heal. I just realized I didn't heal. God darn it. That's part of the problem. Well, let's just continue to build our evasiveness and see what happens. I go for return. It actually does a little bit more damage than Flamethrower. That's kind of surprising. Warren is up next. I go for a return on it. It's missing, so that's good. And nope. If we can get past Warren, I'm pretty sure we can win this battle. But I got to heal from the start. That's my problem. So I have to try to do something a little different. I have an idea just to see if I can get a little bit better of a range. Okay, return. Oh, man, that's not good. That's worst case that could have happened. Excuse me. And yikes. Okay, it stopped. Please, not another hit. Dang it. She is trolly. I'm just kind of now realizing that how trolly this Elite Four member is, and we lose. Ugh. I'm going to try one more time, and if I can't get it, we're just going to go and grind to level 90. I got to be able to knock them out in at least 1 or 2 hit KOs to be successful with this one. All right. So at level 90, let's see if I do a little better. I didn't restore my power points with Flamethrower because I wanted to see something, a little strategy I have in mind. So return still doesn't get it down in 1 hit, but it's a 2-hit KO, so I'm cool with that. Warren is up next. Can we at least get the half health? And we do. Okay. No restore with Orange Berry. Maybe I should have used Flamethrower. Okay. All right, attempt number 2. Double team. Okay. Hail. Okay, take that. Return. All right. It misses body slam, so good stuff. Next is Warren comes out. I decide to go for Flamethrower, and it goes for Surf. Okay. Let's see if return knocks it out. Yes, crit. Well, I don't know if it would have knocked it out for sure, but okay. That's cool. All right, Flamethrower. Next, Celio uses another double team. It uses hail. Uh-oh, this is not good. This is not good. Hail's going to take us out. Oh, man. Hail's going to take us out. We literally would have won if Hail didn't take us out. That's wild. All right, attempt number 3. Let's see. Double team. Hail. Okay. Use another double team. Body slam misses. Okay. Use another double team. All right, cool. 4th double team. All right, I feel pretty confident. Let's go ahead and just knock it out. At least we don't get a paralyzation, so I'm cool with that. Warren is up next. It misses. Aerial Ace. Ooh, darn it. I didn't want Surf to hit us. Okay, all right, that's fine. Clearly, Flamethrower, 1-hit KO. Celio, hopefully this is a 2-hit KO. It uses Hail, but that's fine because we should knock out the next fairly easily. And Whoo, we hang on with a slither of health. When I tell you that was a close call, that was a close call. And the next two Elite Four members are not going to be any easier. Whew, but I'm so glad we made it through this. I'm so glad. All right, let's move on. All right, Elite Four Drake. This is going to be a tough one because he has dragon types and Flygon is going to be an issue. So I decided to build Double Team early just to be on the safe side because Shelgon is just going to use Protect. Rock Tomb is not good. It'll slow us down, but everything is already going to outspeed us, so that might not be a bad thing. Man, you really spamming Protect, aren't you? You just annoying motherfreaker. All right. Level 91. Flygon is next. All right. Just don't hit us with Earthquake, please. No Earthquake. All right. I can take that. And no Sandstorm. I can take that too, but Intimidate is a hot mess. If we can't get hit with Rock Slide, we get hit with Rock Slide, it's a wrap. Okay, I'll take that. And okay, so far so good. Kingdra, this could be trouble. Just don't get hit with Surf, please. No Surf, please. God darn it. I was really hoping we wouldn't have got hit by Surf. And you know, the crazy part is at full health, we probably could have tanked it. Let's try it again. I'm honestly glad I record these because if I didn't, I don't think you guys would believe the bull crap that I deal with. Like, nobody would absolutely believe the luck that AI or sometimes the luck that I get. You know what I'm saying? Like, God darn. Okay, so I want him to use a full restore. Please use a full restore. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Use another. Oh, no, okay. All right, you don't have to use another one. That's cool. Flygon, no Earthquake, and we get hit by Earthquake. Please, no second Earth. I don't even know what to say, dog. Well, let's grind. All right, I have two strategies in mind because we're so close to level 100 at this point. It's do or die right now. All right. So, we're going to try the first strategy, which is this moveset. Return, Double Team, Aerial Ace, and Flamethrower. Now, 9 times out of 10, we're not going to need Aerial Ace if this strategy doesn't work, but it's worth a try. So, I go for Double Team. Of course, Shelgon is going to spam Protect and throw Rock Tombs at us. I go for Flamethrower. It's still not a one-hit KO, but that's fine. I use that time to take advantage and build up another Double Team. Return is also not a one-hit KO, which sucks. And he's still getting lucky Rock Tomb hits on us, so it's not really helping out our cause. But we built up maximum evasiveness. So let's Flygon gets lucky. We should be okay. And we do make out okay. That's a first. All right, Salamantis up next. Flamethrower does just about the health that it needs, and it gets a burn, so that's very, very lucky. Now we got Kingdra. It's going to use Dragon Dance, and this could be a problem. But let's see how it pans out. It's missing. So far, so good. With luckiness, Return is actually doing more damage. And woo, that was lucky. All right, last but not least is Altaria. Oh, man. I'm nervous, y'all. I'm going to be honest. Last Flamethrower. Okay. All right. Return. Can this win the battle for us? Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. That took so much luck. When I tell you luck played a huge factor in this, luck. And I'm going to just go out on the whim, and I'm going to say this right now. We can beat Steven. Steven is the hidden final boss after it's all said and done. We can beat him. I have no doubt in my mind that we can. The question that's going to determine if this run will be successful or not is if we beat the final Elite Four member, because he uses water types. Ah, man, this is crazy. You know, I'm gonna be honest. If this run is successful, I am going to be extremely happy. I mean, extremely happy. I'm gonna use an elixir. Do I have a max elixir? Yes, I'm gonna use a max elixir. All right, can we do this? Comment below, let me know what you think. All right, while this is up, and the first test is Whale Lord. Return, okay, that's good, 2-hit KO. Lucario, I'm going to use double team because he's going to use double team. And that's why I also have Aerial Ace, because guess what? Aerial Ace doesn't miss. So I'm going to use this time to take full advantage. Boom. Okay, that's cool. You're gonna recover. Max evasiveness. Aerial Ace. One more Leech Seed. Okay. That's not the worst thing in the world, but that could be annoying. Gosh, okay. And Toxic. Oh, that's not good. So Toxic and Leech Seed. We're not gonna win this run. We're not gonna win, but we're doing a lot better than I thought we would do. So I'm very happy about that. Alright, cool. Let's try this again. Having a chance to win this battle is to build up max evasiveness, no Leech Seed, and no Toxic. If we can avoid that, we'll be good to go. Alright. Warlord goes down. Lucario is gonna use double team. Oh, wait, it used Surf. Okay. It went on the offensive this time. Wow, okay. So I'm just gonna keep spamming double team. Alright. That's 6 in a row. I can take that. Flamethrower knocks it out in one hit. Okay. Tentacruel. Can Flamethrower knock it out in one hit? Okay. No, it doesn't. But Hydro Pump misses, which is good because it could have ended us. Wish Cast is next. I go for Return. And it... Oh, man. Wow. We were doing so well. So well. I decide to give Torchic a Lax Instance, and what that's going to do is essentially that is going to raise our evasiveness. So hopefully it works. We'll see. Alright, Warlord goes down. Cool. Double team, no Surf. Okay, I'll take the double team. Cool. Let's just try to do that and see what happens. Okay, 5, no Leech Seed, please, no Leech Seed. Okay, I can take that. Aerial Ace, cool, that's exactly what I wanted. One more. Alright, so far so good. Tentacruel's up next. Return, no Toxic, yes. Good stuff. Alright, Wish Cast, Return, does half. Amnesia, I don't care about that. That's better than what it could have been. Gyarados, okay, alright. Flamethrower, doesn't do as much damage as I would like. Earthquake is not good, but can Flamethrower knock it out? Alright, we're almost there. My low tick. Can we do this? Let's see. Surf misses, okay. Oh my gosh, yo. We were right there. One more hit, and we would have won. Oh my lord, yo. This is wild. We can do this. We can legit do this. Yo, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. All right, can we get lucky this time? That was so close. Oh my goodness. Yo, like that was wild. That last run. Come on. We need the same luck. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Okay. All right. Yeah, keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. All right. All right. Cool. I could take that. Leech Seed evaded. Good job. Yes, that's what I wanted. One more. Okay, good, good. Tentacruel is up next. I'm going to use Aerial Ace just to get it down just enough. Alright, same thing with Wish Cast. Amnesia, I'm cool with that. Return. Oh, come on, bro. For real? Like, okay. Alright, whatever. Gyarados. Let me see how much Return is going to do. Return does... Okay, we're hanging on literally by a slither. Come on, baby. All right. Please, please, please. Can we get this? Can we get this? I need this. Please, man. Okay. Yes! Oh my goodness. We did it. We did it. With 3 HP left. We did it. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy. Y'all don't understand how happy I am right now. Oh my gosh. Yo, we actually did it by the skin of our teeth in a lucky critical hit. I hope y'all hear the excitement in my voice. Yo, okay, I don't normally do this, but do me a favor. Please, if you haven't already done so, like this video, share it, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. This is probably, next to the Weedle Challenge, this is the most gruesome run I've done so far. This is wild. We barely won it, and there's no guarantee that level 100 would have made a difference. But we did it. But, you know, it's not officially over yet. We have one more thing that we need to do. We need to see if we can beat the hidden boss, Steven, which I honestly feel pretty confident that we can, because he has a mixture of steel types. He has a couple of rock types in there too, but I think we're good enough to actually do well. So let's see what we got, and let's hope for a miracle. All right, this is the final battle. Against the former champion Steven. Let's see how well we do. And we get Toxic on sight. Oh my goodness. That's not looking too good. That means we have to knock out everything in one hit to stand halfway of a chance. All right. Earthquake and yikes. Okay. All right. Let's try this again. All right. Skarmory's up next. Spikes. I'll take Spikes. Spikes is better than Toxic. I will gladly take that. Earthquake is not good. Man, okay. Yeah, I take that back. This might be a little bit more of a problem than I thought. The problem that we're facing here is everything is going to outspeed us. Wow, I forgot how high leveled Steven's Pokemon were. But I think we can do this. Got the berry this time. That way, if we do get poisoned, we should be good to go. I'll take an aerial ace. Okay. I'll take another aerial ace. That's 4. Does the AI somehow know that we're holding a berry or something? Because I see this not going for Toxic. Shadow Ball. I'll take that. Okay. All right. Clay Doll, please miss with Earthquake. Please miss Earthquake. Yes, you got burnt. I will gladly take all those apples. And I'll take this time to build up another double team while we're at it. And wow. That sucks. Alright, Spikes, cool. Toxic, cool. Air Ace, not cool. Yeah, I'm not going to take too much damage from you. I ain't going to waste that time. Metagross, Earthquake, not cool. Okay. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't know if this is possible. I'm going to try a few more times just to see. But we're getting outsped, and our evasiveness is very unlucky, so this might not be doable. I'm just going to build up my evasiveness as much as I can. Even if we take hits from Aerial Ace, we're just going to see if we can get lucky. And we get a crit, that's not good. And we get hit by Toxic, but we recover, so that's good news. Alright, Metagross, and yeah. Alright, so I'm just going to be honest. This is not possible. The reason being is because everything is just going to outspeed us. I would keep trying, but it was honestly going to just take an insane amount of luck. And honestly, I'm kind of satisfied for the fact that we were able to at least make it to Steven. I know some of y'all may be a little disappointed, and I apologize if you're disappointed, but this is just not possible. Torchic is not fast enough. It's not strong enough. And even if we got lucky and got our evasiveness up, for some reason, it's just not working well on our side. So I'm going to conclude by saying a couple things. Mudkip is the only one that can successfully do a solo run challenge in Gen 3. Albeit, I didn't do all 3 on Emerald, and maybe I should have, possibly out of fairness. But, you know, I wanted to give a variety of each of the different games. Trico was not successful. Torchic was almost successful. And just fell a little short. But I'm satisfied that we were at least able to make it through the Elite Four. That speaks volumes. This was probably one of the hardest challenges I have done so far. And there's going to be some more that I'm going to do in the future. But I'm going to be honest. For 2020... I think I'm done with the hard challenges. I did all the first form starters Gen 3. I've done Weedle. Whew. Yeah, it's been rough. So for the next challenge and the final challenge for 2020, I'm going to do something easy and fun. I'm going to do Pokemon Crystal using only a Celebi. No items in battle. Held items will be allowed. Minimum battles. And I'm curious to see what level can we complete the game with Celebi. Celebi is a very, very good Pokemon, obviously, because it's legendary, has a unique typing of grass and psychic. So that's going to be next. So expect that video by the end of 2020. Or just my next video in general if you're watching this sometime in the future. But as always, much love, you guys. Happy holidays. I hope everybody is doing well. You know, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. Or if you don't celebrate any of those things, just enjoy time and enjoy life. You know, it's a crazy time we're going on right now, so please make sure you take care of yourselves. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. I love you guys. Please share this video. This was a grueling video. Oh my goodness. I would appreciate it if y'all would share this. Just share my pain. Much love, and I'll see you guys in the next video.